So for any of you guys that don't know me, my name is Drew. I grew up always knowing God was real because no explanation for creation really made sense to me. I always believed that Jesus was God, even when things didn't make sense, and when I didn't believe that the Word was God. I didn't believe in the Bible could have been tampered with. And that it just was a way to control the masses. But even then, I believed that Jesus was God. I believed that since I was around 8 years old. Up till recently, when I say recently, I mean about a week ago, I was living for myself and everything that I wanted. I was focused on money, making sure it looked like I had money and status. I lusted after everything. Nice cars, nice homes, expensive watches, nice clothes, shoes, suits, and women. When I first started dating Monique, she invited me to go to her mom's church. And I thought to myself, I already have my own belief system. I'm not going. When I finally decided to attend her church, Rosie spoke a word to me in front of everyone. And in my mind, I was thinking, oh, she's already pointing me out. I felt very uncomfortable. After starting to attend her service, I started going to a Bible study on Sunday at the men's home. Every time Earl was preaching or talking, it felt like he was talking directly to me. It felt like he was even pointing to me and looking straight at me when he was talking. I was just thinking, he knows everything that you're trying to hide that you keep inside. And even though I knew that things were being pointed out, I still continued to live the way that I was living. So many of you guys that go to listen to Pastor Earl, you've heard him say that when it's tight, it's right. But that's true because things started to get pretty tight for me. After last Wednesday service, I felt like he was talking to me again, but I had made some decisions in my life that I started to change things on my own. And that wasn't good enough. So Monique found out that I was still watching pornography. And the next day she talked to me about it and said that I needed to either make a decision to live for Christ or we couldn't be together anymore. And I didn't want to make that decision just to be in a relationship because it didn't feel authentic to me. So I decided to take a break from our relationship and work on my relationship with God first. Since then, I've started doing more Bible studies, and I've talked to Pastor Earl as being an accountable partner, just talking to him about stuff that guys go through. And the other day, me and Monique came over here, and Pastor Rosie was praying over us. And we were just praying for our relationship and stuff. And when we were praying, I started hearing a voice that was like trying to steal God's worship. And this is something that's happened to me a lot in the past. And when it's happened, I didn't bring it up because I felt uncomfortable about it. So I brought it up that night, and Pastor Rosie was talking about it. And I pointed out that she was saying that I was a child of God and she was coming against it. And I don't know if any of you guys have used Twitter, but for like a fake page, there's like an egg as the picture. And that's what I started to see in my mind. It's like accounts that are trolling people. and I felt like I was being trolled. So as she started to come against that, I started to see a upside down cross, and I saw a hand reach down and grab it and lift it up into the sky, and it was Jesus holding the cross. And she was talking about Jesus's power, and I saw him just sit down in a throne like he was just relaxing. And I said, "Thank you, God. I've been waiting for you." And he said, "I've always been here. I've been waiting for you." And that's my testimony.